Dude. Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be continuing the A to Z challenge, the challenge where we play every nation in EU4 and 1444 with unique national ideas in alphabetical order. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with a super interesting start and one of my favorite nations in the game as the nation of Milan. Milan is a nation located in northern Italy. We start off as a duchy right here with Duke Filippo Maria Visconti, who's a 1-2-2, not very good, but luckily we're going to be getting rid of him very soon. And Milan, in the hands of the player, is one of the most powerful countries in Italy, in Europe, and maybe even the world, with these amazing national ideas that focus mainly on playing tall. We start off with plus 10% infantry combat ability and plus 1 diplomatic relations, which is super strong. Then we got plus 20% national manpower as a finisher, and in the meantime you got minus 10% idea cost, plus 1 yearly prestige, minus 10% dev discount, minus 15% merc maintenance, minus 5% tech cost, plus 10% global trade power, and minus 10% stab discount, paired with the amazing Milanese mission tree, paired with the fact that we can get the Ambrosian Republic or even become a military dictatorship, and with the super developed starting provinces over here in the region of Lombardy, make Milan one of the best nations in the game. And that's why it's one of my favorite nations too. But what do we do as Milan? Well, obviously we gotta play around with the fact that Milan can get a couple of unique government reforms or semi-unique ones. Obviously we start off as a regular duchy, but then we can become the Golden Ambrosian Republic, or depending on the events, we can also become a military dictatorship. Very interesting, something very few nations can become. But I feel like the Golden Ambrosian Republic is a little bit played out. I've played that government reform so many times, and even though it's super fun, for today we're gonna be going with the military dictatorship. So that's why for today's challenge as Milan, we're gonna have to become a military dictatorship, conquer all of Italy, and form Italy and become the Italian military dictatorship. 3 pretty difficult challenges, but I think this should be a fun game. So let's jump in as Milan and become a behemoth of a nation. Speaking of behemoths, why not go ahead and fight some behemoths thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Call of Dragons. Call of Dragons is an MMO fantasy conquest game developed by the creators of Rise of Kingdoms. It's a 4X strategy game with MMORPG elements that allows you to freely dive in and explore a fantasy world with unlimited possibilities. You can explore the vast realm of Tamaris, a land teeming with awe-inspiring creatures and breathtaking landscapes, capture layers, conquer territories, and leave your mark upon the realm. To survive in the battlefield, you need to fight side by side with your alliance and use everyone's ability to the fullest. This game offers thrilling PvP combat, heart-pounding PvE missions, and intense inter-alliance warfare. Engage in battles of epic proportions, commanding legions of units to dominate the battlefield. In Call of Dragons, you can become the Beastmaster to fight against 8 unique behemoths, even including a dragon, master their attack patterns, and unleash devastating counterattacks to emerge as the ultimate victor. And remember, victory depends on teamwork, so deploy a diverse array of units from melee infantry and cavalry to marksmen and magic wielders. Defeating a behemoth has incredible rewards too. They'll join your alliance fighting alongside you as your secret weapon against rival alliances, and you can train and name your very own behemoth, guiding it on a path that suits your alliance's needs. You'll experience jaw-dropping large-scale warfare, and you can summon your behemoth to the battlefield, wreaking havoc upon your enemies. And crossplay between PC and mobile devices means you can play anytime, anywhere, and you'll be breaking down language barriers with the in-game translation system and forge globe-spanning alliances. So, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description or scan the QR code and you can use my special code CODMONSTER for some special in-game rewards. Become a Beastmaster today. Thank you to Call of Dragons for sponsoring today's video. Now let's jump in as Milan. Alright, here we are as Milan, and obviously, you know, the start is pretty normal. You do normal Milan stuff until you get the, until this guy dies and you get the Ambrosian Republic disaster, blah blah, or whenever this fires legitimacy or Regency Council, sure. But in the meantime, we gotta start off our mission tree right here by doing some missions, conquering some provinces, and then, it's gonna be turmoil for about 10-ish years until we deal with the whole disaster thingy, but after that, conquest is gonna continue. So let me get started by doing some estate stuff and trying to find some allies. Alright, estate stuff mostly done, no cheaper advisor thingies because we're gonna be losing lots of stab later on. We got some rivals, right? Austria has rivaled me. That's not something I wanted. Okay, Provence, Switzerland, and Genoa. I'm not gonna rival Austria back. Do we have a Diplorep guy? Unfortunately, we don't. We got 2 guys, one in Ragusa, one in Valencia. I'm actually going to get both of them back home over in Italy so they can establish communities. And let's see, can we rival anyone right off the bat? We should be able to. What about the Pope? We can definitely get the Pope. I'm going to start improving with him. And what about France? We should be able to get France as well. So yeah, let's improve with these guys. Our force limit is 15, actually, pretty big force limit. And we're not losing that much money, so I can get a discipline guy. And how about a yearly inflation reduction? one woman as well, and then we can turn off forts. Army is 8-3 for now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and delete one cavalry regiment, and then for our wars, I'll hire the Free Company or something like that. But yeah, let's get some alliances and then we'll see what we'll do. Okay, so about 2 years have passed. I've managed to ally the Pope, Landsat, and now France as well. I did Royal Mary Castile since I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get France, but luckily I did get France by scornfully insulting England and getting a Diplorep guy. Now I can take this mission, friends in high places, improve relations, 10 prestige. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Another interesting development, Savoy's ruler has been excommunicated, which means we can get Torino for like really cheap here. Both France and the Pope would help out, and I think we can do it with just the Pope. So let's curry favors with him and with France, and then I'll go ahead and fight Savoy. I could do this on my own, but it's kind of risky because all of the level 3 forts and Florence here too. Okay, favors have been curried with the Pope. I'm gonna hire the Free Swiss Guard here actually for this first war, because we do need to use Swiss mercs to complete this mission right here. It's not that good, but it could help us out a bit in the early game. And let's go ahead and get a regular general. Yeah, there we go. So once the Free Company is up and once the morale is up, we'll go ahead and declare on Savoy. We'll see how much we can take. Okay, I think we're good to go ahead and declare. Let's declare for Torino, call in the Pope, peace out Florence in the 3 leagues. We're about the same on troop count. Actually, let's knock out Florence first. There we go. There's our first war started. During this war, there is a pretty high chance the ruler will die here and the disaster will start. Either way, let's move on. The Renaissance, I didn't spawn it. Oh well. You gotta be kidding me, man. In a game where we want our ruler to die, where we don't want to be a monarchy, where we want to become a, military dictatorship, which is pretty much a republic, we get Lux Stella, one of the best events in the game, where we're offered with 3 choices for heirs. Look at this. Alexander, 416. He sucks, right? What about Caesar, 662? No. He sucks too. Johann, 664. Jesus Christ. We can't reject any of these guys, so wow, man. Okay, now the war with Savoy here is pretty much done. I pieced out Florence for money and war reps. I haven't pieced out the 3 leagues yet, but no need. Okay, so we can take Torino. Not a lot of aggressive expansion because of the excommunicated ruler CB. Now, can we do something like this? That's a lot, man. That's a lot for our first war, These are high-def provinces over in northern Italy. I don't know if we should be this aggressive at the start. This is 48, too. The reason I want to take something like this is to block off any other nations from expanding into Italy. But then again, it's just Provence for now. Saluzzo will be safe. So yeah, what I'm going to do is actually this for now. We'll take care of Nizza and Montferrat later. I am going to get war reps and money too. Sure. All right, that's our first war done. Now the question is, do we wait for this guy to die, have the Queen Regent in place for this guy, but she can die too, then we'll have a Regency Council, so this will still fire, or do I do the most painful thing I've ever done in my life and disinherit a 664? All right, either way, let's get rid of the mercs since I already took this mission when I pieced out Florence. And by the way, just a little bonus limitation for myself, the only thing I'm going to conquer in this campaign is the region of Italy, nothing outside of it. Now, I'm looking at the Ottomans, they're fighting Venice right now. This may be a good time to declare on them. That's why I started currying favors with Bohemia. If I can get Lanza, the Pope, and Bohemia in, we should be able to beat these guys up while they're at war with the Ottomans, and get our cores back, of course. The thing is, I guess this can happen at any point, right? It doesn't have to be right when the first guy dies. It can be when this guy dies. So do we actually keep this guy in power, wait for the heir to get in power too, and then later, maybe with this guy's heir, just put him in charge of an army, drill, disinherit heirs, just so we can die? I think we should take advantage of these really good stats right here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going for now. It's not like this is gonna go away. Too bad, it's actually hard to reach Naples as Milan. They're dying to, they're fighting Tunis right now, but they're independent, no allies. Yeah, we just can't fight them in any way. We do start off with the Dome de Milan at tier 1, local tax and resistance to reformation and papal influence. Yeah, it's pretty good at later tiers, I guess. All right, I got Tech 4 in every category. I'm going to activate Encourage in Lombardy and just bump up Milan to 10 in every category, just to speed this up a little bit and get the age objective. Okay, so here's the deal. I've got favors with Bohemia. They'd help out. Yeah, Venice is still dying. Ottomans are, I don't know. Oh, they're sieging Brescia. After they siege Brescia, they'll come beat them up over here. I think we can declare, man. I think we can declare. I just got the Free Company. I'm a bit over force limit, but no big deal. Let me just set some provinces of interest here because I probably am going to take something else. So there we go. There's our second war versus Venice. I thought this would have fired by now, but it hasn't. So let's just keep going. Reconquest for Bergamo. There we go. I'm seeing a little problem here for later on. Austria has allied Lucca, and of course that means they'll stay in the HRE even after the Italian guys leave. I would have stayed too, Austria started off rival to me. Yeah, and another not good thing. Austria's declared on Venice now, which means they'll probably take some stuff over here. So yeah, fighting Austria definitely on the menu for later. Meanwhile, tier 2 government reform, should I get these or should I just bank points for later when we change government reform? You know what, let's use it up for now, I guess. I don't know. Compromise. This guy's been alive for a suspiciously long time. Iberian wedding just happened too, which means Castile might try and go back for Naples. And they've like Burgundy too, so Naples, they're no pushover. Luckily, I got France. Okay, so I'm gonna peace out. I would have taken a bit more, but I can't take Treviso. The Pope has occupied it, so I'm gonna get my cores back along with Verona and Padua, and let's get war reps and their money too. All right, we'll get this later somehow. Meanwhile, we can take a mission, reclaim the ducal lands. I like it. I like that a lot. Any claims? Question mark? No. What's this? Let it be built. Stab, legitimacy, tax, manpower. The game is giving you lots of legitimacy from events for Milan, you know, because they think you'll have lost it by now. That's pretty nice, though. All right, so now it's chilling time until the Italian guys leave the HRE. Then we'll fight Genoa, probably. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the starting guy died. Now I got a consort regency for 7 years. Now, if she dies, this will fire. Oh wait, no, it'll fire now. All right, let me get breakfast and then I'll get to it. And there it is. There's the Ambrosian Republic disaster. We're gonna become the Ambrosian Republic tier 1 government reform, lose stab, everyone in Italy hates us, blah blah blah, but we do gain some good modifiers. Now, there it is, election. This really doesn't matter too much. Oh, wait, Sforza, another Sforza? Let's choose that guy. It really doesn't matter too much here. Now what we're waiting for is different events where Sforza rises up, not this guy, a different one. And yeah, let's see, or maybe it is this guy. I don't know. Either way, we're waiting for some more events. So until then, it's chilling. No real need to pick anything here. And actually, when this fires, it's pretty cool, man. There are lots of different ways to get to a military dictatorship. You can even go back to a regular, you know, a monarchy and stuff like that. You can become a military dictatorship or a monarchy, but then go back to this right here. So whatever you choose to go with, there really are multiple paths to get to each of the 3 possible government reforms: the Ambrosian Republic, the military dictatorship, or the, you know, monarchy. Got the Renaissance. Nice. This is something that's not good for us. Austria and France get the option to PU us. There's the Shadow Kingdom. The Empire doesn't concern us, and we'll leave. There we go. Lucca probably stayed. Let's see. Yeah, they did. Okay. All right, let's open up the options for General Sforza to pop out, because we either need to be at war or have a rebel army up. So I'm just going to provoke these Paduan guys. Well, that was immediate. All right, so we need to select this first option right here. There we go, General Francesco Sforza. Is it the same guy? No, it's Lodovico Maria, whatever, doesn't matter. There we go. He basically becomes a really, really good general. And now we can use him as a general, and then in a few months or years, we'll get the option to make him our ruler. And when he does, we'll be a military dictatorship. Okay, Austria didn't take anything from Venice. That's good. And there it is. This is what we were waiting for. Sforza clashes with the Republic. Now we can impose military rule under Sforza. We lose stab and we can become a military dictatorship. Plus 10% morale of armies, autonomy change, absolutism. And he becomes a 5-5-5 ruler, which is really good. But we're going to lose him. You'll see why later on. Of course, this is the option you want to go with if you want to stay the Ambrosian Republic. But even if you pick this guy, you can still go back to an Ambrosian Republic. Doesn't matter too much. Let's not explain it too much. And there we go. Boom. We are a military dictatorship. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, now we can go with our tier 2 gov reform. And what we're actually going to go with is republicanism. Admin Tech 5, it's time for our first idea group. We're probably going to get like 3 this campaign, so definitely could go Pluto, man. Even more morale would be awesome. Even more dev stuff would be awesome. You know, it'd lean into the whole playing tall thing. Goods produced, merchants, but does it help our army enough? I'm thinking quality or offensive would be better, honestly. Yeah, quality for sure. Yeah, my truce with Savoy is actually up. And Burgundy just declared on them too, so what I'm gonna do is declare on them myself. I was gonna declare on Genoa, but we'll get to that later. All right, let's take Nizza and Montferrat here. I'm gonna call in... Yeah. Oh, Burgundy. It happened while they were in this war, but they chose to remain independent. All right, I don't have anything to do with this, so I really don't care. And there it is. This is actually the final event in this chain. So basically, the first option is All Hail Duke Sforza, and we go back to a monarchy, just like we were at the start, and this guy remains in power, 555 by the way, or we get a new captain general. In this case, it's this Jacopo guy, 246, and pretenders rise up, and Sforza is in charge of the pretenders. But this way, we stay as a military dictatorship, or we can once again go back to the Ambrosian Republic, where Sforza once again rises up. So, obviously, to remain a military dictatorship, we gotta go with this second option right here. And there's Sforza. He's a pretender now, with different stats, too. There we go. Jacopo Pinocchio. And yeah, as soon as we peace out in this war, and as soon as we beat up the pretenders, the disaster will end. Or I guess we could let him win, and he goes back to being a ruler? I don't know how it works. I've never actually let that happen. But is he going to be like a 514 instead of a 555 if he takes power? Oh no, it'll change to a monarchy, so we don't want to let them win, right? And there we go. Me and Bohemia just beat up Sforza, so that's nice. What can we do with Florence here? Yeah, let's just piece these guys out and then we're done. And since these are the only two things I want from Savoy, I'm just gonna peace out, do that. War ups, they won't exist, so let's take all their money. There we go. That's that. Now that we're at peace, the disaster is over. Yes, it is. There we go. Praise St. Ambrose, but not really. Stab and prestige. I like that. The problem now is Republican tradition, but I think we should be able to get a hang of it. Okay, chill. Alright, so now we're gonna keep getting bad events like this because of low Republican tradition. So what we want to do is actually lose prestige here and do this. What is this? What's France doing? Oh no, I shouldn't have accepted. No, they're not gonna win. Ugh. Okay, Naples just got pieced out, and I think at this point I can give out the cheaper advisor privileges because we're probably done losing stab, right? I mean, through the events and stuff like that. There's commercial advisory. Okay, let's go Diplotech 6, but can I declare on Genoa here? Alright, Naples won't join because they just got beat up by France, and we can declare for Genoa, call in Bohemia and Landshut. Yeah, this should be doable. This should be doable. Are they a Miltic ahead of me? They're not. Let's get it. Okay, France ended the war. I think they lost to Burgundy. Yeah, they didn't PU them, that's for sure. Yeah, these are the events that, you know, when you have low Republican tradition, they sort of force you to go back to a monarchy. But no, man, the Republic is sacred. If nothing else, I can make Lucca break their alliance with Austria, but Austria will still help them, right? They're a free city, so that doesn't matter too much. Let's make them break these two alliances in that case. Yeah, either way, I'm gonna have to fight Austria. Oh, I'm gonna be taking Corsica now. Yeah, I need to get some transports up in preparation for that. Minus 10% AE coming in nicely. So we've beaten Genoa. Can this be done? 49 AE. A coalition won't form, but I will have to chill for quite a bit. Now, if I don't full annex them, someone else might take something. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna go with, man. All of their money too. All right. Really nice expansion. I'm super satisfied by what we've accomplished until 1470. Now we can do this mission, subdue Genoa, boom, perfect, trade power, and permaclaims on Liguria and Emilia-Romagna. Nice. And by the way, if you're going for the whole playing tall thing as Milan, because we have such great ideas, you don't want to go with the military dictatorship. You should probably go with the Ambrosian Republic. For tier 3, we only have two options. Consolidation of power, where, you know, re-elections reduce the state influence and we get max absolutism, or devotion to the people, which gives us even more Republican tradition, and minus 5 years of separatism is pretty strong. So this is what we're going with. Of course, there are no re-elections, right? When this guy dies, a general becomes ruler. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight Castile and Aragon too, man. And Castile is really strong. Ugh. Okay, finally just paid off my burger loans. Now we can take some new ones. That was really late for paying them off, if I'm being honest here. But yeah, let's build some buildings. A marketplace in Milan? I'll do it. In Verona too? I'll do it. In Genoa? There already is one. That's all our centers of trade? Huh. Okay then. Okay, now everything is full stated too, which means we can do a little bit of lowering of autonomy. I was making about 4.5 ducats before this. Now we're making 8. Huh. I like that. All right, so Milan has a really strong mission here, fortify the passes, which upgrades the level of the fort in any of the following provinces. So it's Como, Torino, Saluzzo, Nizza, Trent, and Friuli, which is pretty much like these three right here, Como, and these two. Of course, I'm not going to be going for Trent, but what that means is every level 2 fort you build in any of these provinces, it's going to get upgraded to level 4 fort when you take that mission. So let's go take down Saluzzo, Venice, and Aquileia, build forts in literally every single one of these provinces, and upgrade them, even though all of them won't get upgraded. So yeah, Saluzzo is next on the chopping block. Actually, no, let's make Venice next on the chopping block. How am I gonna take their capital without boats? I have no idea, but I'm gonna declare and call in everyone. Maybe someone will bring in boats. Oh, good job, France. Actually, good job, Pope. He brought the boats. Good job, Pope, once again, or France, whoever it was sieging down Naples. Now we can humiliate them, and yeah, humiliate them. At least age objective is done. I think we can call it here. These are the only two provinces I want. Venice still has other stuff too, so yeah, let's just take Treviso and Venice. Once again, lots of oh no, this is a problem. That's way too much. How much did they debit? 27 and 18. Wow. Let's wait till January. Sure, now it's a bit smaller. What I'm gonna do, I think, is wait one more year and improve with Outraged. What is this? Is this like a new champion of the joust for this? Okay, supporter for Jacopo. Oh, I get it. You probably get like lots of these, or well, maybe not lots, but as a military dictatorship, since you want a really good general, he'll become a really good ruler too. I guess this is worth it. Republican tradition is up quite a lot. Let's see. Oh, dude, 5-4-5-4. Wow, that's an amazing general, man. Amazing general. I hope he's gonna make a good ruler. Either way, War with Venice is done. Frick a coalition, bro. Yeah, baby. Let's go galley combat here. And these provinces are like so expensive to core. Look. Ugh. Wait, I'm over GovCap. Little bit of a coalition, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna mitigate it by allying Poland. Oh, we can finally do a little bit of deving here, actually, since I maxed out on diplo points. Now, what we actually want to do is not dev the super cheap provinces, but we do need to dev over in Lombardy for this mission right here. So Milan is already pretty high dev. Let's do Como. Yeah. By the way, didn't declare on anyone. Pope declared on Florence, which is annoying for me, sure, but whatever. This sucks. Naples is getting PU'd by Castile. Is there any way we can steal? Either way, capture terra firma. Finally, Multec 7. Let's get some cannons. Whoa, the Pope took a lot. Listen, Pope, me and you need to chill a bit, bruh. And of course, I'm gonna fight you later on as well. Okay, so you guys know Castile gets claims on these areas. Now they just declared on Pisa, which was guaranteed by the Pope. So now the Pope is fighting Castile, Aragon, and Naples. This is good, I guess, for me. Hopefully Castile makes him pop some stuff out. Or actually, something that's bad, they could take stuff from him. So, I don't know. Meanwhile, we're still coalition right here by the guys we want to fight. Sure, it's not really a coalition. It's just these 4 tiny guys. But I don't want these other guys getting mad. So, more time to chill, unfortunately. Alright, just got 20 Republican tradition from an event that cost me 40 of each these, but doesn't matter. Now we can do this, reform progress growth, and stab discount, right? Yeah? I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, man. Fricka Austria and Lucca Castile is gonna be the biggest problem in this campaign. It's like half of Italy that we have to conquer from them. Look at how much they expanded over in central Italy, man. These two, Jesus. Meanwhile, tier 4 government reform. I'm gonna go with lands for the church. We're gonna be staying Catholic and have good relations with the Pope. Now, let's finish off Aquileia. At least get our northern border on lock. I'm gonna call in the Pope. Hey, we can become a kingdom? A military republic. Nice. Well, at least the gov cap is good. But yeah, I'm banking on these massive alliances that we have and helping me with Castile. And now what I'm gonna do, well, fighting Aquileia is declaring Saluzzo because the Pope can't help them, because the Pope is already on my side. Okay, both of my wars are done. There's Saluzzo done, and just to say peace out, there's another one of these for only 10 Republican tradition, dude. I feel like this event is way too OP for, I mean, I guess it is in military republics. How often do they happen? Okay, this guy wasn't worth it. I mean, not bad. Either way, not bad. Anyway, war with Aquileia is done too. Perfect, man. We got our northern border unlocked. Now let's gather some money and build forts in all of these provinces up here. Or actually, most of them already have them. Castile just took Florence. That's a wrap on quality. All right, so now we just need to get forts here in these 3 provinces, and we can take that mission. So yeah, let's build one in Torino first. And that mission will be valid for this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So 1 general died. Which one was it? Oh, it was the first guy that I had at the start of the game or something like that. And there we go, building forts in these 2. There's the final one over in Nizza. So once these 3 are built, we'll take the mission and we'll be basically impenetrable. In the meantime, though, it's time to fight Mantua. So let me do this. Yeah, let's get it. You know what, we're not that big and stuff like that, but I'm gonna go with trade for my second idea group. And the war with Mantua is done. Conquest is really slow when you take a look at it like this. We probably don't even have like a third of Italy, but these are the most developed provinces, man. Yeah. Okay, so now we have forts in every province that can get upgraded. Nizza, Saluzzo, Torino, Como, and Friuli. These other ones don't matter, and like I said, I'm not going for Trent. So now, boom, these are level 4 forts. That's what I'm talking about, baby. People can still come in through Trent, so I guess... yeah, I guess the one in Brescia is good here. Either way, no one seems to be mad that we're doing any of this. So, Ferrara's up next. Provence and Switzerland? Let's go in France. And we're done with Ferrara too. Sweet. I don't know how much that was, but yeah, looks like it's not too bad. All right, now we're stuck with Castile and their subjects, Lucca and the Pope. So, I don't like this at all, man. Wait, I'm gonna fight the Pope when I fight Lucca, so I can make them break their alliance with Austria then. Oh wait, dude, Poland and France and Bohemia would help out here. Oh, I don't have a CB. Huh. What's the first option here? What happens? Yeah, tier 5 government reform. We got some interesting ones over here. You know, the defensive stance would be really good for the mountain forts. Oh, okay. Let's declare on Lucca, call on Poland, France, and Bohemia. Ah, now the Pope. Oh, they're not allied anymore. I gotta make him break his alliance with France. Whatever, doesn't matter too much. Let's do this. Da Vinci? Yeah, baby. Skill 3 cheaper, whatever he is. There he is, production efficiency guy. Yeah, we gotta take advantage of him. Okay, we're done here. There's Lucca too. Yep, now it's pretty much 2 nations left to fight until the end of the game. Jesus, man. By the way, colonialism just spawned, right? And, well, Protestantism actually still hasn't spawned, but we do have a little bit of time left to steal Naples as a subject from Castile. Yeah, we gotta declare on them. Excommunicated ruler. France and the Pope would join. Nah, I need one of the Ottomans or Poland. Let's see what they do. The Ottomans are fighting this, so let's wait for them to wrap it up. Yeah, it looks like the Ottomans would join. Poland. Yeah, even without all those other things, it's still too far away from them. Oh, what happened here? Okay, so Poland got Bohemia as a junior partner, randomly, not through war. And now who's contesting it? Sweden? So they're fighting... Yeah, of course I'll accept. What? But this guy sucks. He's a really good general, but he sucks. Okay, Ottomans ended their war, but I lost my excommunicated ruler CB. I just gotta get one claim and we'll declare. All right, we got a claim, man. We got a claim. Let's call in France, the Ottomans. With the Ottomans, of course, this will be very easy. I got impenetrable forts. Castile is having some particularist trouble too. Shouldn't be too bad. I wonder if I can steal Naples. Here's the peace deal, right? Yeah, this is it, but it's 85 AE. Actually, not too bad. Yeah, probably worth it. General died. The really good one. This is some random guy, I guess, or the other one. Oh, it is the other one. Okay, so let's put him in charge then. No stab loss when ruler or slash general dies too. Shout out France, man. Burgundy's already out. There's a wrap on trade as well. Nice policy right here. 4th merchant. He can go to Ragusa, I guess. And since it's only 2 nations in Italy, I can just tell these guys to do this now. Honestly, this war is super easy. It could have been done without the Ottomans too, but it's time to peace out. Let's take advantage of the fact that we still have the, you know, transfer subject at half cost thingy. Still no, what you call it? Still no reformation, by the way, but yeah, there it is right there. Steal Naples, 59, blah, blah, blah. Wait, how does this work? I can take Naples twice. Either way, this is the option from the age ability. This is the other one. There we go. Lots of AE, but I'll also get war reps and money, and that's that. All right, I'm expecting a coalition now, but no big deal. Naples is mine. I can reconquer their cores down here, take this from Aragon, take this from Castile. We're chilling pretty much until our truce with Castile is up, because I'm still not ready to fight the Pope yet. And there's 150 dev in Lombardy, and we can produce silk in Como. Sweet. I like that, man. I like that a lot. Okay, clergy isn't too influential. I feel like I should give them, what you call it? Where is it? Religious culture as well, right? Every Catholic Latin faith province gets bonuses. Every not Latin, non-Catholic province, yeah. So that's -1 local unrest, tax, production, manpower. Yeah, definitely religious culture right there. Really, really strong, honestly. Should have given it out since the start. We can seize land too. You... back down. Tier 6 government reform, we gotta go with the presidential system here, even though it sucks. These are better, but they're not good for us. Making lots of money right now. Interestingly, I did not get coalition from stealing Naples. Man, these guys may be good generals, but they sure freaking suck as rulers. Now we've secured our rule too. Whatever the requirements are, we gain stab and Republican tradition. Sure. And this too? Advisor cost, your Republican tradition. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I guess the Reformation finally spawned. Age of Discovery is ending, so we need to kickstart a golden era. I think we gotta do this. I'll make the Pope end his alliance with France. And now that a month has passed, I'll end my alliance with him too. Yeah, you just keep getting these as a military dictatorship, man. Woo! I'll take that. And I'll actually upgrade Genoa to level 3 center of trade. Let's upgrade Venice too while we're at it. Third idea group time. We could go for another money-making idea or another mill one. What would help us expand the fastest? Probably Diplo, honestly, due to the province war score cost and to avoid coalitions. But I really do feel like going for another mill one. In fact, I feel like going for Pluto. Ah, Da Vinci died. Well, I hope he got to paint some ceilings, I guess. Let's go with level 2 advisors, actually. Maybe I can't. Forget. Truce with the Pope is up. Let's go ahead and declare. Can't call on anyone good relations. Unfortunately, I already insulted him. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's declare for Bologna. Yeah, that's right. Stack 24k on my, let's see right here, 69 defensiveness level 4 mountain fort. Okay, war with the Pope is done, and I also made Burgundy end their alliance with Spain. Hopefully they don't ally someone stronger than Burgundy, of course. What is this? Blasphemy? Yeah, sure. But it's time to peace out the Pope. Can we take this? 37 AE. What about Urbino 2? Yeah, this is how I'll call it, and then we'll wipe them out at the end. No war ups, no money, actually. Cool. Now we can take expand to the south, proclaim on Tuscany, Kingdom of Lombardy, union with Naples. Wait, we already get a... What kind of a CB do we get for Naples with Milan here? I forgot. But, yeah, looking good. Chilling for 2 years until we fight Spain. Okay, so I'm fighting these guys now. The Ottomans called me in. Hopefully he doesn't give me anything from the Pope. In fact, I'll just transfer occupation. I don't want anything in this war. As soon as I occupied this, I didn't have time to transfer it. The Ottomans immediately gave it to me like I thought they would. This sucks. There's no point in giving it back because the aggressive expansion is still there. I just couldn't transfer it fast enough. I did not want this, Ottomans. I did not want it, man. Whatever. Tier 7 government reform. This for state maintenance and global prosperity, or this for global trade power is great. Merchant. All right, let's go with the trade power. But where was I? Oh, right here, declaring on Spain for the reconquest of Messina right here, which is Naples core. Let's call in the Ottomans. Let's call in France. Let's call a diplomat. And let's declare. Could be easy just like last time. You know, I didn't even realize Portugal was in the last war too. We're just swarming these dudes. 73k as always with Spain. Nowhere to be found. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Let's give this back to Naples along with Malta from this list because I can't select it because it's not occupied. That's only 12 AE. What if I do this? 75. Yeah, that's not... yeah, that's a bit too much. Let me see what can I get by transferring these over to me. And boom, boom, boom. 30 AE. Okay, good. And we can't take Ancona because it's occupied by the Ottomans. What about if we take Pisa and Terracina? Excellent. And then one more war for these three, I guess, or actually one more war for these four. Let's do it like that. No money, no war ups. Perfect. I like that. Very satisfied. Naples has all of its cores back. Let me core these up since I'm capped at admin. And yeah, I can annex them. It's gonna be really expensive, but I can do it. And actually, I'm gonna start doing that right away. Let's give the nobles the... What's this? Due to what? Okay, well, the Commonwealth isn't helping me anyway. If the Ottomans are, you know, not liking that, bye-bye Commonwealth. Yeah, what was I saying? Let's give the nobles the integration policy. There it is, right there. Do I have a Diplorep guy? I don't. Let's try and find one, and we'll start annexing Naples. There we go. And yeah, it is gonna take a while to annex Naples. They're pretty big. Whoa, fighting the Pope is gonna be fricked, dude. Oh, this is pain. This is pain. Well, this is slightly painful as well. Ottomans got a pretty big coalition going against them, too. Wrapped up Pluto. Nah, I swear, bruh. See, look, all of them have sucked so far. With this Francesco Lamberti. Please keep drilling, Francesco. Okay, so I'm preparing to fight the Pope, right? The Ottomans wouldn't help because they're in debt. France wouldn't help because attitude. So I'm gonna have to fight all of these guys alone. But don't worry, I can do it. You see, with my amazing forts and massive fort defense right here, and with a fort defense advisor and everything like that, I can just wait for these guys to come siege my stuff, and then I'll just beat them up a little bit until they attrition to death. So, wait, what am I activating? Defensive, 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 defensive right there as well. So, I think I can fight all of these guys alone and still win. Well, truce with the Pope is up. Why not try and do it? There we go, conquest for Rome. So it's time for me, as Milan, to fight the Pope, Spain, the Commonwealth, Burgundy, and Geneva. Wait, let's send him a scornful insult first. I don't want that stab loss. All right, let's get it. Okay, so the Ottomans are fighting the Commonwealth too. Excellent. We can take a mission, which is the wealth of Italy. Every own province of Lombard culture, not one doubt. Sure. Why is England on my side? I guess they intervened in like a great power imbalance war. Well, you know, that pop-up you get. I mean, whatever. That's just gonna cost me war score. Or no, they've landed in Spain. They're going for Madrid. Shout out Naples. They siege down Dijon. Council of Trent fired. Obviously, we want to go with the conciliatory measures, mainly for the improved relations. For my tier 8 government reform, I'll empower the burghers. Commonwealth's out, and Spain's out. All right, Pope. Bye-bye. Well, someone's gonna pop you out in northern Germany. Don't worry. Unfortunately, man, we'll never support such a state. And they popped out of this province. Probably got released by Mainz. Yeah, bishopric in the HRE. Mainz. And you might be thinking, why not form Italy so you can get rid of that modifier? The thing is, I can't. I don't have Florence. Finally, another one of these. I've been waiting. Good. So what's left? Just to fight Spain and integrate Naples, right? Sweet. We're pretty close, dude. All right, truce with Spain expires. Let's see. 1545. Not bad at all. Hopefully France and the Ottomans can help me, but even if they don't, I can beat them alone, realistically speaking here. Dev looking decent, man. Dev looking decent. Oh no, why? Oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, our truce with Spain is up, which means our final war for the provinces of Florence, Siena, Terracina, and Ancona can commence. So let's go ahead and declare for the conquest of Florence, call in France, and let's get it. After that, we're just gonna have to annex Naples. Very, very simple. That's a wrap. Yes. Now we can take the mission. Conquer Tuscany. Core it up. And now that I've cored everything up, I can form Italy, but I'm gonna be patient and annex Naples first, so it's more satisfying. There we go. Naples has been annexed. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna be patient. You know what? Full state everything first. There we go. We're taking it slow, you know, maximizing the dev, deleting this army right here, merging their boats. And now, ladies and gentlemen, about 100 years after the game has started, after accomplishing our first goal of becoming a military dictatorship, and now accomplishing our second goal of conquering the entire region of Italy, we can also accomplish our third goal of forming the nation of Italy and being a military dictatorship. And boom, there it is. New traditions and ambitions. We are the nation of Italy, the amazing Italian mission tree right here, which I apparently can only take 3 missions, and the amazing Italian national ideas that focus on conquest and stuff like that. You love to see it. You really do. 875 dev, not as much as, you know, it could be by this point, but looking real good. But yeah, there you go, man. It started off as the nation of Milan, and like I said at the start, we did have 3 goals. Expansion was slow and steady right at the start, but we did get some lucky with some excommunications, some alliances, especially with France, the Ottomans, and the Commonwealth Alliance. Even though these guys didn't help out that much, France mainly helped us out the most, but in the end, we became so powerful, so defensible over here that we could fight pretty much anyone in the world, and they would just attrition in our mountains while we beat them up. Slow and steady expansion in the north. The biggest problem was, of course, Spain getting involved in Italy, conquering areas in Tuscany and the Pope right here, and of course repuing Naples. That's pretty much the biggest threat we had. But after getting these strong alliances, we managed to push back Spain a couple of times, once by ourselves, push back the Pope, the Commonwealth, Spain, Burgundy, everyone else, and overall we did manage to conquer all of Italy. Everything is our core, not agriculture promoted. We're not an empire yet, of course, but a very, very nice campaign. Super rich nation, man, making about 100 ducats a month right now with different idea groups. This could be a lot more by now. I don't even have boats protecting trade. Lots of centers of trade up in the north that I owned, not Naples. Upgraded to level 2 and level 3. Built a bunch of marketplaces, built a bunch of workshops, built a bunch of churches, a bunch of army buildings, a bunch of courthouses, and a bunch of manufactories as well. And overall, a super sweet campaign. 875 dev. We would be number 4 on the great powers list. Of course, Milan is still here. I haven't let a month tick by, but you know what it is. And I'm super excited to have played Milan, one of my favorite nations. Like I said at the start, definitely give them a shot. Go with the military dictatorship, go with the Ambrosian Republic. You can even go back to being a duchy if you want to get royal marriages and stuff like that in PU nations. But Milan, super fun nation. I recommend you finish their mission tree before forming Italy. Their ideas are great for playing tall, so if you want to continue playing tall, stick with Milanese ideas. If you want to blob out, form the Roman Empire, go with Italian ideas. But a pretty regular conquest right here, about 100 years to conquer all of Italy. But I just saw a Reddit post this morning where someone conquered it in 50 years, so I guess that's possible as well. But I'm really glad to have played Milan, and I'll probably do an updated guide for them soon too. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm happy to say that this campaign as Milan in A to Z has been a success, and that has been Milan in A to Z. Let me know in the comments below what I should do with this nation next week. If you want to watch me do stuff like this live, you can follow me on twitch.tv/TheRedHawkLive, and if you want to catch up on stuff from over there, you can subscribe to the second channel, link is in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to leave a like, it really helps out a lot, and if you like the content and want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of them, and you can become a member today and join the Discord, the link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with another EU4 video.